Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about should the NCAA do college athlete bobbleheads for giveaways at games. I think that the NCAA should let their schools do bobbleheads of their college athletes, former and present, of course, at giveaways. But, of course, they need to be like every other game. They can't be like, let's say Carolina might have 3 home games in a row, okay? You can't have a bobblehead of Michael Jordan, Tyler Hansbrough, and then Coby White 3 games in a row. You need to spread it out, so maybe like the opening day be Michael Jordan. 3 days later, if you have a home game, be Tyler Hansbrough. 3 to 6 days later, be Coby White, and that's how it should work. So people can really, one, if they want to have the bobblehead of Michael Jordan, Coby White, or Tyler Hansbrough, they can go ahead and mark it on their calendar and be like, hey, I want Michael Jordan or Tyler Hansbrough's bobblehead, so let me make sure I go to that Carolina versus NC State or Carolina versus Duke game. Because then that will draw in your fans. Because 1, they're coming to see you. But 2, they know that they're going to get something in return. Even if their team loses. Or even if their team wins. Because they would get, let's say, a Tyler Hansbrough, Michael Jordan. Or Coby White bobblehead. I think that all sports should do bobbleheads of their athletes on the high school. For example, let's say the college football does bobbleheads of Todd Gurley, Ryan Switzer, Jalen Samuels, and maybe Juju Smith-Schuster whenever he was in college. Then they not only, as a basketball fan, you can get a bobblehead of, say, your favorite player that might have been a long-time player, like Michael Jordan, Tyler Hansbrough, but you can also get a bobblehead of a player like Juju or Jalen or Ryan Switzer. Plus, you would be able to take photos with the bobblehead after you get it, so that means that your social media and, let's say, UNC basketball, if they give you a bobblehead and you take a photo with it and tag it, then that will let everybody know a little more about UNC basketball. The same thing with, of course, if you took a photo with Todd Gurley or Ryan Switzer, people would know about Georgia football and UNC football. I think that all sports, even if they're not popular sports, like let's say lacrosse, let's say volleyball, you should have a bobblehead of that athlete. I know that it will be a lot of money, but sometimes a lot of money and the happiness of your fans pays off in the long run. Thank you for listening to Brandon Sports Talk on should the NCAA do college athlete bobbleheads giveaways at games. See you in the next episode. Bye!